boys at all in Central. Maybe they'll let us go there, but there are a lot of...
Old City Square has 51 fine degrees of freedom, making...
On the way home, I got hungry, and I ate it.
We're Americans, and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this waitress comes up.
Making little communist robot, but it is controlled by living brains, much like those head. Researchers
This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bred.
grow collection around 3,000 brain cells in the lab. The cells grow collections to each other and start communicating
Using electrodes implanted into his muscles.
Some are hard to found predictably. Signals from robots ultrasound distance sensor.
Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing.
The output of these cells can be used to control
Different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flat.
They each have a motor in them, and it actually drives forward when I walk. It actually powers that knee through the step.
It's powered through Bluetooth technology.
Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Implanted electrodes into the brains of tree beetles,
and they
close to
talk to
neurons
each
that
other and try to
control
mimic
flight.
the stride length
A computer
that the
program
other
in the
one's doing. If I
device
speed
controls
up,
the
the other one
beetle,
can realize
and
it's
here
doing
it
it, and
beats
it'll
its
speed up
wings
as well.
and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. Researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.
Legs when an IED hit his convoy in Fallujah, Iraq in 2006.
The IED went off directly underneath me and took off basically everything that was hanging over the ledge of the seat, my legs. And then it killed my sergeant in front of me and my good friend next to me. My gunner lost his right leg. I shattered my hip. I have 32 pins in my hip. I broke my pelvis, so I have a 6-inch screw holding that together. I lost both legs above the knee. I broke 4 fingers, broke my jaw, broke my nose, lacerated kidney. So I recovered well, I think, and great care here and done well.
Today, I use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit heavier than the other 2 microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
Able to master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start freezing, so it does do that a lot. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I have to turn my legs off.
In communicating robot wirelessly, the team plans to use their robot brain power on new pattern behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown.
When they're dead, they're just hookers. It would be rude not to eat her pie, which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Although, hopefully not. Ironic, isn't it? It would be rude not to eat her pie, which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Are you insane? Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder,
But he drinks a lot, so...
So yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. Would you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. Close your eyes. I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. I'm scared if I stop all at once, the cumulative hangover will literally kill me. danger? Would you say we'd be venturing into a zone of danger? Oh my God! You killed a hooker!
Call girl.
No, Cyril. When they're dead, they're just hookers. Oh my God! You killed a hooker!
Call girl.
No, Cyril. When they're dead, they're just hookers. Ironic, isn't it?
Which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Although.
Are you insane? Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder,
But he drinks a lot, so...
So yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. Are you insane? Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder.
But he drinks a lot.
So yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. Handle. When they're dead, they're just hookers. The thermostat's becoming sentient. Oh God, that's how maximum overdrive started. That's how maximum overdrive started. Did you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. Did you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road.
Danger zone. Danger zone.
I'm scared if I stop all at once, the cumulative hangover will literally kill.
And on June 14th, 1946, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, "Something really reeks." God smelled Trump. God said, "I smelled somebody willing to eat 3 Egg McMuffins for breakfast, spread hatred, trash the Constitution and democracy, eat 5 Big Macs for supper, then go to the Oval Office and stink the place up while he watches Fox News alone." God smelled Trump. I smelled somebody with armpits pungent enough to cause world leaders to gag and rank enough to knock over an elephant. Somebody who will stink up the planet and drive it up a few more degrees, come home rancid, and chug a bottle of Brute 33 to no avail. God smelled Trump. I smelled somebody who can break every commandment and his followers love him for it, who can mock the afflicted, who has the audacity to step foot in the turds of dictators, who can magically make money from his most fervent fans disappear, who doesn't understand the difference between respect for rule of law and plunging his orange head into his own golden toilet. God smelled Trump. God smelled somebody willing to win the race all the way to the bottom and then go farther, digging a putrid pit of lies and dragging down the multitudes after him. God smelled Trump. God said, "I smelled somebody with a noxious, repulsive, malodorous stench. I didn't make this shit. Lucifer, did you miss the litter box again? Jesus Christ."
Your mic's not working.
Well, that's fucking
Yeah, now it works.
embarrassing. All right, all right. I know. I just needed to fucking whatever. I had to fix my green screen, and it's still being a punk. I need to get a new one, but that's after so many other things that I need to get before that. There we blow. Okay, all right. I hope you all enjoyed the intro. Let's get into bringing in the peoples and stuff. Sorry, I'm 20 minutes late, but it took me a while to get food at the place I was at, and yes. So, and things and stuff. All right, here we blow. Let's bring in the people. Well, let's do all the intros, and then we'll get to there. All right, and then
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead. You're stupid. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay, well, Jesus Christ, I am not having a good day. It's been a long week so far. So, let's bring in our co-host, and then our guest, and things and stuff and stuff and things. So here we go.
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
And there is our brainless. How are you doing?
Well, if you bring me in, then I'm there. Yeah.
Okay. I am confuzzled today. I'm off my rocker for multiple reasons. So anyways, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Had a busy day at work, but have time to relax. So ready for some stupidity.
Yes. Well, today is more of the interesting and technological, and not as much that. But hey, anyways,
what?
We'll see.
You're here, so there's stupidity.
Yes, exactly, for sure. All right, so let's begin bringing in our other guests. And we'll start with our
War never changes, and we are the Galactic Penguin Federation, NASA's enforcers. We rain fire on our enemies and fight hand to hand across the galaxy. We are ever seen, yet we are never seen in our fight for liberty. We will kick down any door and fight any secret societies.
I knew it. She's a lizard person.
My name, Commander 401. And this is how we handle our problems.
You gotta step up and beat that bully with a stick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. There we go. There's that. And then give me a second, bring in the next person. right, there we go. How are you both doing?
Really good and really aggravated all at the same time.
Well, that's no good.
Same here, but it's for different reasons. And I just gauged up my nose ring like yesterday or whatever, and my face is still so sore. But anyways,
Guess what I got in the mail today?
What did you
Weed.
get in the mails today?
Weed.
Well, yeah. This is how it comes in the mail. This is how I got it. All I did was black out my
And
address and stuff,
YouTube's, he lives in Canada. It's legal.
Very
Yes,
legal here.
exactly.
I order it. It comes in the mail from the other side of the country to me in about 3 days normally. But there was such a big snowstorm here on Sunday, the post office didn't open until today. So it just finally got here today when it was supposed to be here Monday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
there's
what
a
I'm
bunch of
doing.
weird. Awesome. There's a bunch of weird, crazy storms going on. Like, if you don't know what's happening in California, look that bullshit up because it's fucking insane what's happening there. While he is opening that, let's say hello to our Saitama chats. And we have a Glober's Mamas. They are
Mama.
dealing with power stuffs. There's a Demon Orbs and the Hairy Warps. Yes. So, hello, Saitama chats. Let's see what Ollieman's about ready to show us. Just like always, if you'd like to buy me a shot, $10 is the blue, 5 is the pink. Nice. I'm still dealing with some of that crap. I haven't gotten paid by the insurance company and or my bank, so I am. If you can help out, please do. If not, no worries. And once again, I do things for you all, giving me stuff. I'm not like Shani or some of the other lolcals. I don't just ask for things for no reasons. I will give you. Jeez, that looks so awesome.
Vacuum sealed in there pretty good.
Is that a pea?
What? It's a pound of weed. Yeah.
Yep, that's a pea. Yeah, it's a pea. Okay.
But it's also
not the little
it's also
vegetable.
half a pound of hash though.
Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh god.
It's a pound of weed
That's
plus a half a pound of hash.
Oh
So the weed
Jesus.
comes- There's half a pound, roughly.
I just jizzed in my non-pants that I'm wearing.
And there's half a pound.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I remember getting QPs and Ps from Mexico that were bricked up, and that was crazy. We would find all kinds of weird things inside of them.
No, this
Good
is quality.
I think
Right? Now these bags they don't bother to seal because or else they
Yeah.
would close, right? But I mean,
Yeah. We one time in one of our QPs, we found the end of a fingertip, and all around the end of the fingertip was all brown weed around it. We kind of cut that out and tried to go as far away from that as we could so that we could still sell it. But yeah, dude, I found all kinds of crazy things in. So I know we're
Your
talking about
camera
legal
is
weed
out of
now.
focus.
that's what
just
I'm
put
trying
your-
to fix. Yeah.
Just put your hand up
Yeah.
to the camera.
Sometimes that works.
Yep. And then let it go and see if that will bring it back in. Okay, now let it go.
Not really.
I don't know. Whatever.
But
I mean,
but you need to play a video, Slim. Just there's somebody in the side chat.
yes, I'm. Thank you very much.
There's a sexy person
have
in
our-
side chat.
We have our Schizma Crusher, and they are our channel sponsor. And here is their commercial. So welcome. This
Turning it on and off fixed it.
Yeah, that
As always
was going to be the next thing that I was going to say. To do.
Is this what I gotta do now?
So let's see. I thought that I was distracted because I thought that I had a pizza video to show for this. Oh, that looks so dank.
Yep.
But it doesn't look like
Oh,
I
it smells
have-
so good.
Oh, I bet. I don't have a video for the mountain pizza. If you've never heard of mountain pizza, well, here we go, and we're going to get into that right now. I barely knew about this. I really didn't know about this as much until recently, and I realized it was more of a thing. So, what is Colorado style pizza? Let us put us to the sides.
Probably something horrible. It comes from Colorado. It's got to be horrible, right?
Totally. So, it's actually
that's
more
a pie. What she's eating is a pie. That's not a pizza.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing about mountain pizza. Is it's not a deep dish, it's just a extra doughy version. So it's a very, very thick crust, and then they pile a crap ton of things on top of it, in between it, and all that stuff. So there's usually like 10 different toppings on it or something. So let's see.
Not my thing. Sorry.
It's called Colorado Mountain Pie. It doesn't get a lot of attention outside of the Rocky Mountain region. Most people have not heard of this, and I barely knew of it living in the mountains of Colorado. So that's what it looks like. Let's see. It is a thick crust pie that comes with ludicrous amount of toppings. Yes, and so it has at Bojo's Pizza, which is in Fort Collins, there's one of them. I think they may be a chain. I'm not sure. There can be up to 50 different topping combinations to put on this pie. I don't know what is the most amount or how many they normally do, but just to give you an idea, they call some of these firecracker pies which is when they use hot sauce, ranch dressing, spicy chicken, fresh jalapenos, and Monterey Jack cheese on it. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of different toppings on this. Like you're a meat lovers or a veggie lovers or something like that, where you have a bunch of different toppings. There are two classic options. There's the bacon cheeseburger mountain pizza, which of course has hamburger, bacon bits, tomato, onions, and 2 different types of cheese. Or they do one with honey in it, and the braids are the way that they make the knots in the ends of the crust. And then they add honey on it to make it more fluffier and kind of like what you would eat. And they say to dunk the honey at the ends of your meal. Yeah. And it's more like a dessert version is why they do that. Yeah. It makes it a mountain pie that's both dinner and dessert. And that's exactly why they do it.
Dinner and dessert. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're amazing.
But you've not looked, because there's tons of people that have tried it. Wait, why is in my suggestions one man, one jar? No, thank you.
Oh Jesus. There's a couple content creators that are like pretending to post that on the YouTubes, and I'm guessing that's where you're looking, if not. But anyways, so there's the difference between Colorado pizza and Chicago deep dishes. This is technically not a deep dish. It is just a thick crust. So they just double or triple the crust, and they don't put it in that pan to deep dish it. And that's the difference. And then they sweeten the crust and give a wide variety of toppings and preparations, where a Chicago deep dish is technically, it takes 40 minutes. It's you put in a gas powered oven for about 10, given the cooking time and blah blah blah, and you really only get a couple options for a Chicago deep dish pie, because they mainly only give you either it's cheese, pepperoni, or it's like a meat lovers, and they really don't give you any more options than that. Why is the pizza Colorado Mountain Pie sold by the pound? Is because, once again, it is a thick crust pizza that they add so many things on before they put the cheese on top of everything else. And that's another thing, is the way they layer it is a little bit different than pies.
Yeah, no. I'll just stick with my simple pizza.
I don't know if you noticed me weighing it all up there.
I didn't know.
The pound is about 0.5 gram light.
Okay.
Just 0.5 gram. That's not much, right? That's
No,
just
and
lost.
that
That's
to-
just lost in dehydration or whatever, right?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Totally.
And the hash is actually 0.5 gram over. So net gain.
There you blow.
Honestly,
Yeah, there
'cause
you
the hash
blow.
is more expensive.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
so now let's.
And now for my favorite part, busting up these bricks. Did you see this solid brick?
Yes,
Look at that.
totally.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, so now we're going to go here and we're going to look at the poll. If you've not voted in the poll, please vote in the poll. It looks like Hurricane Lego bricks is the head. We have Power Plant and Biohydro Robot at a tie. So we need one or two more.
Bio and Robot together. Like, come on, we got to choose
Yes. So, yeah, I wish I could. Those pizzas are amazing. They're so awesome. And once again, I didn't realize it was such a regional thing here locally until I started looking at it. That looks yummy as well. So,
And Global Bob,
it fills that whole damn bag easily. Like, I mean, it's still 3 inches, 4 inches thick almost.
Nice. We're gonna
Global
end.
Mob,
We're gonna.
That was exactly what I was thinking when that cute girl walked by this today. Oh.
Okay, so we ended the poll. Hurricane Lego bricks, Bio Hybrid Robot, Power Plants, and then Optimus Westworld robots. And when we get to the Optimus Westworld robots, you're actually going to be more impressed or being like, I should have picked that. But anyways, so let's blow on to. I'm going to play the.
They all seem fucking awesome. So let's get this road on the show.
Exactly, Emily. So let's go ahead and talk about how to build your own cabin with giant Lego blocks and why they're so amazing. And we will get into the news article if this doesn't explain it well enough. But
well, if it's as good as Lego, like everybody knows how well Lego stays together. Like if you scale that up, like
Lego's strong as fuck, yeah.
Well, that's exactly why they're putting these little like blocks that are above these wooden things. They're locking into place, and they lock and lock and lock and lock, and that's exactly why these things are so amazing.
And if you think about it, you don't need cement or anything like that to put those cement bricks together, right?
Yeah, no, literally, they're like not using very much things to put them together, and then they're all sticking
what's
together.
The hurricane part about it? Is this like extra strong compared to what you guys normally have?
So they're building this in Florida, which is hurricane rampant, and they're trying to do this so that houses are hurricane proof.
So you're saying loose Lego-like bricks are stronger than the houses you guys currently have?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
well,
totally.
Lego's stronger than like nailing things together, dude. Like that's one of the things.
And then they're adding in extra, thingy-mabobbers like we just saw. So it's not just Lego bricks that they're adding. They're combing this up, so there's this weird thing, and then they're also putting in this, and then they're going to put in.
I think for this, it's mainly ease of building. I think with this, like.
Well, they've proven that these can be potentially, to the best of our knowledge, it's not been 100% tested, but they believe this should be hurricane proof comparatively to the way that we've done everything else. And let's hope this actually fucking works.
Yeah. And even like what I'm just thinking now is like, even if this is not necessarily strong enough, you could put some glue or whatever in between to make it even stronger.
Well, see, what I think is happening right now, the gentleman on the left, I think he's putting in a concrete compound that I don't know if they let dry 100% or something like that, or he's doing something to that, and then they put it on. So I do believe there is some kind of glue, there's some kind of cementing together. There is a putting all that together other than the weight pushing down on itself. But I believe they are doing other things. And like I said, when they showed that other animation earlier, they're putting up studs and other things that are
Yeah, no, but like if they're doing that, like then this is an easy way for to build a concrete house, you know?
Yeah, totally,
And like
totally.
and not have it all just wood.
And yes, it's most likely that you're right, Skits. It's probably some sort of solvent that you put on there, just like super glue kind of does. It melts the other things around it, kind of to adhere it. It doesn't do that
And
with
it
skin, and that's
fuses it.
original. What?
It fuses it together rather than glues it.
Yeah, exactly. It binds them together and makes them almost like one thing instead of multiple things being attached to each other. Exactly.
No. Oh no, the 3D concrete printers, those are fucking awesome.
They're crazy. Yeah, we've gone over that a little bit, but we will in the future go over that some more because now they're getting better at it. Yay, we have a captive desk. Welcome everybody. We are just getting into the fun stuff. So I thought this was amazing, especially since I've been a Legoist. Is that even a word? Since I was a tunny, you know what I'm saying? I've been playing with Legos and what are the fake versions of that? The something blocks?
So fucking many. So many these days.
Yeah. Anyways, so I thought this was awesome and amazing. And I looked into it a little bit.
The fake version of Lego is called Minecraft. Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you.
So
that's one of the digital varieties. Hey, Troy.
Hey, Jay. Hey, Troy.
I've actually never played Minecraft.
Oh, I was just playing it before.
It matters on how do you want your gaming experience to be. It's fun, but I would rather play GTA. But that's though.
It's a chill game. Oh, hey, Andrew.
Yeah. Hey, Aunt. And then Mama said that she played with Lincoln
and for the people that know
know
Duplo, I once.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That
is Lego. That's Lego. That's
but it's like the bigger versions of it, right? It's like
and and I've actually seen there is also Quattro, even bigger, and they all fit together. At one point, I came into the living room at a customer, and one of their kids broke one of those 4x2, had one of those 4x2 Duplo bricks broken in half. I'm like, how the fuck you do that?
Jeebus.
Like, that's gotta be a terrorist.
You have to do so much. I mean, I guess after wearing and tearing after a while, if you just kept, then eventually it will fail. But it's, that's an insane amount of, okay, but anyways, let's keep blowing on with this. So then it says, it requires no drying time to do these things. So say that it's rainy season, or say that you had to do it within a short amount of time, you can literally just build motherfucking people houses instead of them living in double wide trailers after a thing. Or hopefully these things last forever. We'll see.
Yeah, no, but like because you put them together as they're shown here, like it doesn't need drying because it's immediately sturdy. So,
and you can use something to bind them together for show. And literally,
from what I'm seeing, they're solid. They're bricks in a wooden frame.
Yeah,
because
and
actually slide them. I saw.
Yeah, so that's what Skids was just asking. Yeah. I believe they are solid, bricky, like cementy things with wood exterior holding them.
I bet you they're
around
just
each
full
other.
of foam or some sort of insulation with
Well,
a
I thought it was
solid
concrete.
exterior.
I thought.
Or else,
I thought.
yeah,
well,
it
those
was,
things are awful big to be moving around the way they are.
Well, yeah, no, they're
thrown around
actually,
fairly
yeah,
easily,
you're
right?
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
If those were concrete, they would be heavy as fuck.
Yeah, and he would.
True.
Yeah, they would not be able. Yeah. Anyways, you're right. You're correct. So they're solid, but I don't remember off the top of my head because I haven't looked at this in 2
Maybe
weeks.
they're made out of some sort of plastic.
Yeah.
That,
I
that's
think at some point they may have told us, but I don't remember. But the other thing I wanted to say before we get done is notice how it only took 2 people to build those things. So say it's a hurricane season, or say that you cannot have a whole construction crew on there and bring in all the equipment that you would need to do all of that. You literally could have you and your homie, your homegirl, your significant other, the people that you play with, and in your whatever polyamorous circle, you could have just a couple people build that, and then supposedly it stays up for a long time. It is a 2-year-old concept. So for 2 years now, they have been up, and I just found a article about how they're seeming to stay up to hurricane winds from the last couple that have happened in the Floridas, and I think that's where it is. The article is from. So right now, they seem to be working amazingly. We'll check in on that in another time. Let's see, what was the next thing? Oh,
the next thing.
The biohybrid robot.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do.
AKA the cyborg.
Yes. So we'll open it up here and we'll read, and then we'll get to the video. Jeebus Christ, Beavis and Butthead. Okay, so Japanese, sure. God damn, so many things pop up. Japanese scientists create a biohybrid robot fused with human tissue. And I hid that from you all just because I wanted to make it seem more interesting, or give you kind of a cliffhanger. Oh, yeah, and that, or just, So here is the little machiney robot-y thing. And we'll get into why this works or how it works in just a second. So let's read. Actually, we're going to listen to the article.
Just a quick word from our sponsor.
When you're not the type to take
Okay, give me a second to anyway,
the path of
there is a video on it.
You prefer being in the driver's seat. When you ask for forgiveness, not permission, that's when the magic happens. So embrace being spontaneous, throw caution to the wind, and embark on your next adventure.
That's exactly what we're going to do. We're totally embarking on our next, I don't know what she just said. Vacation, I don't care. I just wanted to break up the ad, and then we'll go ahead and...
Palm Beach Tan. Embody your...
Let me just... Yeah, that was not going to be a thing.
Your true colors.
No, of course not. It's an ad.
Tea for just $10 for 2 weeks. Now
and I know I can read this,
Paradise Pass. All beds plus a spray tan, just $10. See store for details.
But we don't have her mama, so we don't have a reader.
Well, that's the other reason I kind of wanted to do this, even though like I can read it myself. I know how to read, but anyways, let's just listen to this.
Create biohybrid robot fused with human.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second to boost the. Oh my geez, it's fucking AI as fuck, but that's okay. It's okay. I didn't say to do that, you weirdo. Okay, here we go.
Human Tissue by James Gamble. Human tissue has been fused with a robot that uses it to walk in what scientists hail a giant leap for cyborg robotics. Researchers in Japan made the new part human, part machine robot by combining muscle tissues with artificial materials. The two-legged cyborg is made from silicone rubber which bends and flexes to make muscle movements with the help of lab-grown skeletal muscle tissues on each leg. The
That sounds
impressive
kinky.
robot, which aims to mimic human movement, can walk and even turn, though it takes over a minute to do so. The researchers aim to improve the robot's speed in the coming years, hailing.
Yeah, and so when we watch the video that's not very long, you're gonna see how it moves around and how it kind of works. And once again, this is one of those technologies that's very at the basic first versions of it. So I don't know what people are gonna do with it or how they're gonna use this exactly, and I don't think they do either. But now we're able to like put these things together and make it so that
if you can combine human tissue with robotics, like at some point you can start replacing organs or muscles or whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be skeletal muscles or muscles attached to the skeletal system that hopefully will be able to make lab grown and then mix it with, like they said, the silicone rubber and then the muscle tissue as well. So if somebody like burns off the back of their leg or some other damage happens to those muscles, and there's a lot of different muscle fatigue syndromes or diseases that cause muscle fatigue and or retraction or
muscle breakdown, whatever.
Yeah.
And
so
Slim, as she's reading, can you scroll down? What's the request from the side chat so they can read along?
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, so let me try to figure out exactly where we are.
Their walking cyborg is a giant leap forward in biohybrid robotics. Compared to robots, human bodies are flexible, capable of fine movements, and can convert energy efficiently into movement. Two-legged biohybrid robot. Shoji Takeuchi/UNI of Tokyo via SWNS. In a study published in the journal Matter, researchers from the University of Tokyo drew inspiration from the human gait to craft a biohybrid robot by combining muscle tissues and artificial materials. Their innovative two-legged robot builds on the legacy of biohybrid robots that take advantage of muscles to achieve efficient movement. Muscle tissues have driven biohybrid.
So
they're basically trying it the other way around. They're trying to make robots more efficient by using human tissue.
Okay. That's part of kind of what they're coming up with. But I foresee it being
there's a limit as far as strength per pound for any mechanical robot. I'm actually going to look that up and give you the stuff next time.
Yeah, exactly. There's physics that you have to put into play to all of this. For how these would work.
Biological organisms might not be as strong as mechanical organisms, but pound for pound, biological organisms are stronger.
Oh yeah, just look at the string from a spider.
God damn spider strings. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, all right, here.
But like crawl, swim, and
No, I know, and that is one of the strongest, like, what thingy-mabobbers in the universe, or that we know of, right? Is the spider strand or web or whatever, the string that comes out of their back ends.
It's stronger than steel.
Well, even fucking the cotton worm or the whatever that thingy-mabobber is too. Those strands that come out of them are insane as well. Not cotton. What is the bug that?
What's the English word again?
Anyways,
velvet.
Keep going on.
It turns
velvet.
That or it's whatever. But anyways, like synthetic things are not
silk.
As strong as.
Thank you.
Silk. Thank you. The silkworm. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Anyways, I had the Dutch word in my head, but
okay. So here we go.
An essential feature for robots to avoid obstacles. Dr. Shoji Takeuchi, an author of the study, explained, research on biohybrid robots, which are a fusion of biology and mechanics, is recently attracting attention as a new field of robotics featuring biological function. Using muscle as actuators allows us to build a compact robot and achieve efficient, silent movements with a soft touch, said Takeuchi.
Oh,
To build a nimbler
yeah.
robot with delicate movements, the researchers designed a robot that mimics a human gait and can operate in water. Their robot boasts a foam buoy top and weighted legs to help it stand straight underwater, whilst its skeleton is comprised mainly of silicone rubber that can bend and flex to conform to muscle movements. By repeatedly applying electricity to one of the bipedal Biohybrid robot's legs, the robot made a 90-degree turn using the other leg as an anchor. The researchers then attached strips of lab-grown skeletal muscle tissues to the silicone rubber and each leg. When they zapped the muscle tissue with electricity, they contracted, lifting the leg. The heel of the leg then landed forward once the electricity dissipated. In alternating the electric stimulations between the left and right leg every 5 seconds, the robot was able to successfully walk, albeit at a snail's pace of around 5.4 millimeters per minute or
5.5 millimeters.
0.002 miles an hour. To make the robot turn, the researchers repeatedly zapped the right leg every 5 seconds whilst the left leg acted as an anchor.
Okay, so we technically understand the concept of it because it's pretty much the bits and parts of it. So now let's get into watching the cute little video that I have. Go to here. I'll click this. Then pause. Go back and share. What is the Dutch word Aunt is asking for silk?
Zijde. Zijde.
Say it. Okay.
But I for some stupid reason I could not get to the English.
So here is how this works. They're zapping electricity around it to get it to contract and extract. Did I say that right? To make it move around. Contract and anyways.
Okay.
So
Funny.
that's how that little thingy mabobber works. Let's see. Jesus, it's gonna. Yeah. Then let's see. What is the next? The power plant. Ooh. All right.
Power plant.
I was really
A nuclear power
interested in
plant.
this. We'll talk about that next Wednesday. But as of right now, here is this. A power plant generates electricity via the wind and rain on its leaves. So is this fake plant? And
oh, it's a fake plant. Fuck it.
Yes. While renewable energy sources certainly are more eco-friendly than fossil fuels, most of them only produce electricity in one way, such as using sunlight and or which isn't always available. The new system has been built into an artificial plant using both wind and rain. The experimental power plant was developed by an international team of scientists led by Professor Ravendeer. I'm so sorry that I'm gonna butcher this, but Dalahai. I'm butchering that. I'm sorry. From the Boston's Northeastern University. It
Ravinder
incorporates.
Dahid.
Thank you. I'm sure that you got that better than I did because I'm a fucking idiot American and I don't know how to pronounce things. Anyways, it incorporates energy collectors of two types, both of which were created in a visually appealing leaf shape, just so that it's probably easier on the eye. Or if you had like a bunch of these around somewhere, instead of making it look like a robot-y thingy that's taking in these things, what would you rather have in your garden or around your house? Things that look like this, or even in a house or in a around your house, right? It could even be potted, put in a pot.
Yeah,
I
but
would rather have something that looks like this than something that doesn't or
yeah,
looks.
but you could probably run a couple of LEDs of it, like this.
Well,
I'm
who
100% sure this
didn't-
does not bring up as much as like one solar panel even.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this because it's taking in two different types of energy. No, I did not ask you for anything, Google. God damn you. Jesus, my fucking phone. Okay, so anyways,
Hey Google,
the
set an
first-
alarm for 1 o'clock midnight.
Yeah, it can't hear you. It can't hear you. You can
Damn
only hear me because I have my. Yeah, I know. So, let's just go over this right quick. And once again, Brainless and everybody else, I do not believe this is going to take over the whole energy crisis or anything. Is this a cute way for you to like charge a couple things in your house? Maybe, we'll see. But it's just interesting the way that these new technologies are coming out, which is the first type is what's known.
This to me looks like one of those clean energies that costs more emissions to make than that it will save.
Sure. Once again, I'm definitely not claiming this is a better version of it. It's just a fun new little itty bitty thing, and who knows, and blah blah blah, yakety spring. So, anyways, so what it does is the first type of energy collection type is a triboelectric nano generator, which is called a Tang, and that's what they'll be referencing it as from now on, is the Tang. And I'm going to say it that way, even though if that's not how we pronounce it, doesn't matter. These devices take advantage of the triboelectric effect, a phenomenon in which an electrical charge accumulates on a material after it's separated from another material. So it moving, or it ebbing and flowing, or it untouching and retouching itself to some extent, right? I think that's what they're trying to. It's like an electric charge, is what they're saying. And well, it causes an electric charge from them. Sorry. So it's kind of like the static charge that occurs when you're combing your hair, is what they're saying. So you moving things across things and it letting go and it coming back, or it rubbing up against other things, not rubbing and unrubbing and rubbing, kind of, when that's causing a static
But
charge.
only rub with consent.
Only rub with consent. So it is it consists of layers of nylon nanofibers sandwiched between layers of polyterafluoroethylene. Jesus Christ, I think I said that right. It's Teflon. Thanks for making me fucking say the whole word when I could have just said Teflon. Anyways. So then when the wind
polytetrafluoroethylene.
Did I not say it, or did I?
You were close.
Was I close?
I'm only close. I don't know if I'm getting it right either.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm not even trying. I just say Teflon.
Yeah,
that's a brand name, I believe.
Yeah, no, I believe that so as well, and that's why they put it as a capital letter. See how this is not a capital letter, and this is a capital letter? Yeah, I believe that is because it is a brand name that they have taken over from it. So anyways, even when the wind, even a light breeze causes the leaves to rustle, the Teflon, and I'm gonna fucking keep saying that, which is the nylon layers, press in and out and of contact with each other, right? And that produces a static charge that's converted into energy that can be integrated into the copper electrodes. And so once again, I don't know the overhead of, like Brainless was saying, to make these things and whether that makes it worth it. But I don't know. I just like us going over these things. And I think it would be fun to have like a plant in your house that you could have near the window, and you could open up the window and then like it charges your phone or something silly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not talking about like charging whole people's houses with these things executively yet, but it is another way for us to maybe be able to, like it was saying,
power 10 LEDs.
Yeah. And so here we go. There we go.
My God.
So
like
the test conducted.
That shows you how viable this solution is.
But the other thing is, they're only making this big of a plant. What if they made a tree out of that?
Well,
maybe
like I can see a use for it, like the little solar lights that you sometimes have in your house. If you combine that with a plant, like with a battery that it charges, and then at night it switches on. But
and then the other thing too that I would like to bring up is if you had a handful of these devices helping charge your living situation, a cabin, like let's just say a cabin out in the woods, instead of getting these huge fucking solar panels, you could plant a couple of these things around your house or have them in a couple windows, and then you could have these the little wind turbine thingy-mabobbers that we've talked about, and then you had another source. Well, now maybe you could
just thinking another half decent use for them would be have 2 or 3 of them around hooked up to 10 LEDs, and then when the power goes out, guess what? You still got 3 or 4 lights sitting around the house that are just always on and not relying on the grid power, right?
But
once
they say LEDs. That does not mean one of those LED light bulbs. That means
it's one of the little mini bulbs. It's in a string of bulbs. So I understand 10 of them are probably only one light.
And then once again,
one light is probably already more than 10.
Well, and then once again,
also,
hold on,
it'd be a dim light.
Hold on, and then once again, once we figure out a way to actually charge full-size batteries with these, then we come to a whole new version of this. So say you had 5 of these around your cabin, and you have 5 batteries sitting around, and yes, I understand the cost of batteries and breaking down and them going blah blah, but if you were able to charge something with these small devices, while, like, let's say you're not there, you're only there 2 months out of the year, the rest of the time those are just fucking sitting there taking in energy, and they're so passive that you don't have to keep paying attention to them. Oh my Jeebus Christ, I'm sorry. We had a mango that came in.
Oh, hey mango, hello.
And then
even I didn't.
And then it was yes, a contribution to that, but then also like making things where they can work better on itself. And then we have a Jasper as well that came in that I didn't see. I'm sorry, I get distracted when we do these things, and when I read the articles myself, I can't see the side of my chats for.
By the way, this pot tastes really good. I gotta say.
I'm hoping so, brother, because like it looked dank as crap. And I
don't buy the top end stuff, right? The top end stuff is 28, 29% THC, where the stuff I'm getting is around 26%, 25.8.
I'm at 22.
Hello, Jedi.
22.5 is normally what I get for the stuff that I buy, because I don't need it to be a gazillion fucking percentage. I just need it to.
Yeah. I smoke way too much. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, part of this is for me is therapeutic, is the smoking itself. Not
me too.
Getting stoned, but it is to when I get stressed, I can
This is how I quit smoking cigarettes, dude.
Yeah.
I just went full-time weed. Right?
Exactly. So. And left Jedi, welcome. That is one of the next subjects we're going to be going over in the future. Is the bio.
But also this.
I'd rather have bioluminescent goldfish.
Yeah, but those things taste really bad, man, and they like make my stomach feel funny. Never mind, I'm just kidding.
No, they taste really bad. Yeah, they do. Too many chemicals in them fuckers.
These plants, like, I don't see you charge anything over maybe 3 volts, or if you got a bunch of them, like over like 5 volts. Because if they could just power like 10 LEDs, like you need a whole lot of these in series to be able to charge a battery.
But what did I say was if you had multiple of different thingy-mabobbers charging like a cabin or a small place, then this would be fun. Again, is what is the fucking
Fun,
waste
not
cost of blah
not
blah blah? I don't.
not efficient. Not efficient.
No, of course. This is just silly little things. Like say you bought one of these plants and you could like plug your phone into it. Just walk around on the bus with it in your arms and be like, "What? I'm charging my phone, weirdo. What? I'm not the weirdo here." You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what you were talking about. On okay, I got you. Yeah, and okay. So let's blow on to. You're welcome, everybody, for this last one. And once I play this, you're gonna be like, "Wait, this should have been the first one," but it's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
Tesla has brought out their Optimus Prime Optimus is what they're calling it, robot. And here is them testing them out in the desert to prove they're bulletproof. What the fuck is even going on anymore? I don't even know, but I guess
didn't they already prove they're not bulletproof?
Well, Elon Musk
is that going to be the same as with the non-breakable window of the Cybertruck?
Yeah, until they do it. But just watch. So Elon Musk is trying to build these robots to sell to militaries. Prove me wrong. And I'm not even gonna say citation needed because motherfucking watch this. And if we need to get further into it, I will get into the news article that talks about this bullshit.
Yeehaw. Your weapon, sir. Thank you, steward. Fire in the hole.
Wait, this is not real footage? No, it totally is. It was done as a stupid thing they did, right? It's real, but it was not actually done like as a real promotion, I don't think. Am I wrong, Demon? Hold on. Let's watch this and then let me get into the news article. And if we can disprove me, totally, let's fucking do it. I'm always here to be proven wrong. I'm not here to say that. Is it fake?
Well, there is a Thunderfoot video about this. So
how long is it?
That's 20 minutes. There's a debunk that's like 14 minutes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do the Thunderfoot proofing. I thought this was mainly real, but I was not 100% claiming this. But I thought that it was partially real, or it was. Man.
No, this is the kind of shit that I would love to be making, like a video and just adding like a robot walking into it. Oh,
okay, so let's go ahead and play the rest of this right quick, and then if anybody has a debunking video, then I'll do Thunderfoots. Thunderfoot's an amazing content creator, so put that in the private chat. Because I thought this was real. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, didn't they?
I'm alive.
They tried to do the same test live instead of recorded, and they ended up like blowing holes through the windows because the windows weren't up to spec.
Yeah.
Right.
So I thought, and of course I could see them like having the but anyways, let's blow on.
Also in this test you have no idea what caliber gun that robot is shooting. He could be firing really low what I can't remember what the term is, but it could be just little 22 caliber that he's firing at it. And the thing is, it could be only half loaded with gunpowder to shells, so they're coming out at half the speed they normally do.
And blanks close,
and that's only a 9mm anyway. That's a small gun.
Yeah, and then blanks.
Yeah,
I've worked on.
I mean, it's not that big of caliber.
I've worked on film sets, and even when you're shooting blanks, if you shoot them close enough, to something, they've killed people. We have examples of people dying from blanks being shot at them too close. There was what's his name that put the gun to his head and shot the blanks, and it fucking killed him. Then
Yeah, of course, it's the air pressure.
Brandon Lee, yeah, and there are projectiles that come out of the gun as well. That's why when you shoot
just recently, what's his name there? Oh shit! How come I can't think of his name?
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin shot somebody on set a year ago.
Yeah.
So
even though I'm not sure if there was a blank or not, and there's still weird, and I allegedly it was a blank. I don't fucking. But
it was a blank, but there was something else mixed in with it, and it got fired. From what I heard, right? So,
like I said, working on film sets, when you shoot somebody, you actually do not shoot at them. You put the camera angle at a way to where you're not actually shooting at their motherfucking face. You're shooting off to the right of their shoulder or something, or you're shooting somewhere else, or you'll digitally put them in nowadays is what you can fucking do. So anyways,
but also like I don't even think this is a real robot. I think this is CGI.
Okay.
You think that's all CGI? Sure. You know, you could be right. It's not a very good camera.
Look how did
that one doesn't look real at all.
Look how there's a lot of mixed media. I think there's a lot of mixed media in this.
No, like
but let's see.
They're way too stable. Have you seen?
You're right.
No, I'm not worried about stability.
But the other time we did the thing about those robots that did the tour in that museum.
They're getting better and better with that part of it though all the time. That's one of the things they really work on. But the one that got out of the car was defying gravity. Right? It was still in a squatted position, moving around. It should have been falling backwards.
Yeah, Brandon Lee, and there's a handful of other people's. It wasn't well. Anyways, I don't know which one you're talking about, but even if we're whatever, there has been a handful of cases where blanks have killed people as well on different sets, but in different places, and that's why when we've worked on doing special effects for films and other things, you never shoot. The rule of a projectile, no matter what it is, it could be a spear, it could be an arrow. You never point it at anybody unless you're planning to destroy whatever you point it at. And so you never point those things at a human.
I worked with blanks quite a bit back in the late 80s. I was in the military and I was on call out in a military base here, training base called Gagetown. Now, basically, I was just there as extra personnel for over there, right? So one of the tasks I got to do for about 3 months was I worked enemy force, is what I was called. So there'd be groups of military guys out in training, out in the field, doing maneuvers, trying to figure out. How do you move towards this house? How do you move up this road? Stuff like that. My job was to sit in the woods, wait for them to come by, and shoot blanks over their heads. And specifically, you don't shoot at them; you shoot over their heads. Let them see the muzzle flash, right? But don't aim it at anybody, because there's always a danger. Like even when you're in the woods, you don't know. Maybe you're shooting and you're close to a tree, and just the pressure going out the end of the barrel knocks a little a branch, like a little twig off, and then that twig's going at fucking 300 feet per second.
Exactly.
It's going to hurt somebody if it hits them, even if it's only a twig. It's going to go ow, right?
So really quick, let's say this, and then even let's say this right quick, and then I'll say my next point. Skits said his dad used to do the fake cowboy shootout thingy-mabobbers for the parades and stuff, and then he got shot in the face with a blank, and it's like and you literally, I've been sprayed with projectile thingy-mabobbers coming out of stuff and things working on film sets and other things with blanks as well. It was the squib thingy-mabobber. But yes, please make me do a shot. It would be amazing. And then send the monies to the mangoes, even though I need a little bit of help, but that's okay. Little one needs more help than me.
Yeah, it's for the meds.
If I need to hook it on the street corner again, I'll do that. It's okay. I have a way to make money. Even though we still haven't gotten paid back from the insurance company and from the bank and blah, blah, blah. Like the drama that I'm dealing with right now is just insane. And then, of course, other things and stuff happening. R.I.P. Limey is all I'm going to say. And then anyways, was that everything? Was there something else? That sorry. I'm dumb. Give me a second. So wait. There we go. We're doing the busting of it. So everybody, please go over to Thunderfoot's channel and show them some love.
I also put this video in the side chat so people can...
Yeah. Did you put it in the side of my chat? Okay, you did put it in the side chat?
Yes, I also put it in the side chat. So everybody can check it out. Like,
yeah,
we're probably not gonna cover all of it. So.
No, of course not. But we're gonna and Thunderfoot is an amazing content creator that debunks or busts a lot of technology type things. That's what they do, things like that.
Yeah.
If you don't know who they are, please go over and show them some love. See, unfortunately, Lizard works stalls. I work street corners. I'm still a corner whore. So thanks for pointing that out, Skits. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Hey, you can always have your aunt work a bit harder at the docks.
Well, I mean, I'm not close to docks anymore, but yeah. Yes, Phil does an amazing job. Okay, so here we blow with the Tesla bots.
Like you and me. You're looking at his plans for a humanoid robot called TeslaBot.
Now we take a look to the future. Tesla CEO Elon Musk announced he's building a humanoid robot.
Not sure if you call this amazing news, but Elon Musk has come up with a brilliant new idea. It's a device meant for doing the work of a human. It's called a robot.
Good morning, plastic people.
Good morning, Mr. Pincus.
I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads by a lot.
And it's intended to be friendly, of course.
And nobody would suggest that we allow anyone to just build nuclear warheads if they want. That would be insane. And mark my words, AI is far more dangerous.
Feel pity or remorse.
And that looks a lot like you and me.
And it absolutely will not stop.
So I guess we're probably...
That you're a serious robotics company when the best technology
that's
that you've
just a
got
person in a fucking
is a guy
suit.
in spandex. But no,
Yeah,
Elon
that's
Musk
just
is
the guy
sat
in a
right next to
suit.
him on stage. And many people are convinced by this that this makes him a genius who is going to invent humanoid robots next.
Yeah, that was definitely fake.
There is that one. Where it is.
Let's try to get into where they get a little bit more into this technology. It seems like, okay, it totally is fucking fake. I get it. Let's see.
Boston Dynamics Atlas robot debuted in 2013, and on Wednesday we showed you a video of that robot nailing an obstacle course.
So what exactly is it?
Yeah,
that
but
makes
that's a little bit different than what they're showing us. And of course, I don't see any video of what we were just looking at.
And
but I do get
Tesla.
that
Tesla
this
is not gonna surpass Boston Dynamics overnight.
No, Boston
Most
Dynamics
definitely.
has been doing this for
Most
a billion and a half
And
years.
if Elon is smart, he might partner up with them. But this Boston Dynamics has done so much in robotics.
They've been doing it for
I think
50 years almost now, right? Or something?
I don't know, but that's by the way, it's a company.
They've been around since I was a teenager, I think, and my stepdad kind of, I don't know if he used some of their technology for making unmanned sea vehicles with the Navy to bring up.
Founded in 1992.
And that's why that's what I was guessing was that about that long was when I was a teenager, and my stepdad worked with them, I believe, to make things for the Navy. So, yes, was that thingy we watched fucking fake? Probably, sure. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not here. I'm not here to prove myself more that I know more than any other people's, and that's why we do these things, is for me to be proven wrong, because I don't mind being proven wrong, because I'm not a.
If you get proven wrong, you've learned something.
Yeah, and that's what's so annoying about these fucking flat earthers, these sovereign citizens, and all these other psychopaths that fucking have all these conspiracy theories, like QAnons and the ANons and blah blah blah. It's like you can't be wrong. Like, just admit you're wrong enough, and then move on and learn from that experience. Like, you can't always be right, because there's no way.
Welcome back, Commander.
Welcome back, Commander. There's no way for for you to be right every single time. That's not how the universe, that's not how the world, that's not how this is what I mean.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Exactly.
They just mentioned. We just mentioned Boston Dynamics, but that robot saw that test off, like that they had look at stuff, and they could outfit it with extra sensors and stuff. It's actually being used at the moment in a brewery in Belgium to get more data on the whole process. It's interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. I think that is one of the companies that is gonna be the future of mankind. Like, that's gonna.
That's what she said. Anyways, let's end it with partially this, because like I can't. Here we below. Yeah.
What are we ending?
We'll just. What we got through all 5 subjects, correct?
I know.
Yeah.
Damn time.
Was is Los?
I know I guess my thing's not working. Can you guys hear me? At all?
Barely.
Barely.
Yeah, I dropped my damn headset in a puddle.
You dropped it in a toilet?
Funnel.
Funnel.
No, puddle. With a P. Puddle.
Puddle. Oh, that's not smart.
It's still.
I don't have anything from. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Yes. Here we go. This is how we're going to. Thank you, Aunt, for saying that. And for, anyways, it was going to be for effing funny, but because we'll just do it now, and we'll do it during effing funny. Just here we go. Okay. Give me a second to figure out how to do this. I got to do that first.
Somebody's got to share something.
What? Yeah, and then I have to share window. There we below. Okay, so here we go, everybody.
What's this?
It says massage slicer or message slicer. It looks like massage, right? Slicer.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Right?
Massage slicer, yeah.
Yeah. And then
it's definitely misspelled, whatever it is.
Locust bean cum. Yeah, who wants that in their whatever flavoring of whatever?
Sounds appealing.
Then the salad jiggler. Yes, I want a salad jiggler.
The salad jiggler.
And then
I've actually heard of the salad jiggler before.
Yeah, and then of course, instead of just tissue or paper tissue, people tissue, because you can't use it on your pets because it's Jeebus. Okay. Thank you, Aunt. I forgot about that. That was amazing. And
we'll on the case. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, exactly, Timely. So Aunt reminded me on during effing funny for us to bring that up again because those are so amazing. And oh, it was at a local Korean market near you. Awesome, awesome. If you find any more of those, please send them to us some way, shape, or form. All right, so let's now get into this, which is Trump being
Trump.
Cognitively, I'm better than I was 20 years ago. I don't know why.
And then
Barack Hussein Obama. Remember Rush Limbaugh? Well, I just met non-liquid gold. You know where it was?
non-liquid
Iowa.
gold.
It's called corn. I'm not a fisherman. I like fishing. I'm not a fisherman. 293 times 4, divide by 3.
Yeah, the
They
Wonder
have plenty
Boner.
of
That's
tough
right.
stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
non-liquid. That's my day. You have more non-liquid gold. They said, what is that? I said, corn. They said, we love that idea. How did I win the caucus? I just got here. You buy a loaf of bread, you have ID. But we came up with a new couple of words for corn. Giraffe, a tiger, or this or that. A whale. Which one is the whale? Trying to debank you from your
Debank
your
me?
political beliefs, what they do.
How do you debank me from my political? Never mind. Jesus Christ, you fucking psychopath.
They want to debank you, and we're going to debank.
You're still very quiet there, Al. If you could somehow turn yourself up and or get closer to your mic. I don't know.
I don't know if
but
I could, I probably can't fix it. I was just saying he debanked a lot of people.
No,
Yeah.
he totally did. But
That's
he
all
is
I'm saying.
he is
He knows how to debank.
yeah, no, totally. He is totally on that for sure. But then what he's talking about though is how is we getting debanked from whatever? What the fuck is even going on, man? Like
Nothing good.
Here we blow.
Think of this. They want to take away your rights. They want to take away your country. The things they're doing, all electric cars. This is one of the dumb.
What does that have to do with anything, you weirdo? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, you psychopath? And then here, we're going to end on this.
And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a man to test the will and goodness of a free people. So God made a dictator. God said, I need a man who failed in everything but theft and broken promises to live in a golden palace and convince the poor he serves their needs. So God made a dictator. God said, I need a wicked man to lead the common folk with hatred and fear. So God made a dictator.
And God made a man whose dick was as small as a tater. That's exactly what happened with Trump. All right, there we go.
God said, I need a corrupt man who is above the law and immune from justice. So God made a dictator. God said, I need a man who will use violence to seize power. So God made a dictator.
A goddamn dictator. On face there, I have a handful of ways. Are you not on Dissim Accords? I mean, I guess I could give you my email or something. Just let me know how you would like me to contact you on, and then I'll definitely use the content that you come up with. There's multiple different ways. I thought you were on the Dissim Accords, but if not, then
Roger's on Discord and
can somebody do a sharing of the thingy-mabobbers or something? Or
What?
I thought we were. Wait, I thought we were already friends on Dissim Accord.
I thought so too. I thought we all knew each other there.
And I thought that you were a part of my Discord. Send me a message in the Dissim Accords. You aren't on it, or we just aren't connected on it. But anyways, we'll think.
I'm 99% sure I have Roger's stuff.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, and then we'll get connected on because we definitely need to be friends or whatever they call it on the different socials and medias. So we'll find each other, or we'll reach somebody will reach out to
you said you got something to Slim via Beck, like otherwise Beck might be able to send you a link to join Slim's.
Yeah, we'll figure it out for sure. On. So, anyways, let's keep blowing.
Said, I need a man whose followers will call black white, call evil good, and call criminals hostages. So God made a dictator. God said, I need his political party to obey without question.
God definitely made a dick.
And the press fear his wrath. So God made a dictator. God said, I need a cruel man who uses his power and position.
Yeah, will somebody somebody just
Yeah, no, I've and we're both in Ambers, so I'll send you a link to Slim server.
Thank you very much. That's what I was gonna get at. Somebody will send you a link to the server, and then we'll go from there. And I have a plate. You literally can just post that on our general. Is that what I even call it? Is it a general? A Cyborg Talk. It just go ahead and post it in Cyborg Talk. Anything's like that. That's what we do all day long. Is we do that, and then AI stuff.
Leave it and a link to Slim's Dismal Court.
There we below. Okay, so here we go.
To punish and harm his opposition. So God made a dictator. God said, I need a man who breaks the faith of even his most godly followers and leads them to idolatry. Place him above me. So God made a dictator. And then God said, I sent this man to test you, and until you cast him down, you have failed. So God made a dictator.
And what they mean is
they but Slim, like a couple images back, the people like saluting Trump. You did see what type of salute they were fucking using, right?
No, that's exactly what they're doing. They were comparing it to the 1930s in Germany. Let's put it that way. I don't want to say that anymore.
In what playlist is that? Is that in
Jeebus, I don't remember off the top of my head.
I'll see.
News. It's in news. Okay. News is where I have all the Trumpinite stuff and things with it. So
there's a new member in your Discord server.
Awesome, sweet. Let's go ahead and hello, hi, Aunt. Thank you, and go ahead and post anything you'd like, or do anything in this. It's here for
not anything, but
Aunt's not gonna
flatter those that post their live streams. So
yeah, well, but Aunt's not gonna go in there and be a troll or anything, because they're an amazing person and they're so awesome in our Cyberman chats, and we're glad to have you on our Discord.
Yeah, even
so.
Beth
Anyway,
has been half decent. So
yeah, and exactly a dictator. Yeah, exactly, Timely. All right, folks, we're gonna begin getting the fuck out of here. Tomorrow is the 700 sub special stream, because we are at 700 subs. And I know that seems fucking minute for fucking these channels that have 1 million people, but hey, I'm slowly climbing the motherfucking ladder.
Celebrate every fucking victory.
Yeah, and
I'm just looking. You are exactly at 700 subs right now.
Yeah,
I'm still at 7.
So next month we'll be celebrating the 701 sub special.
Yeah, exactly, similar. Yeah, once I get one more sub, then we'll be. Yes, go ahead and totally post hot dogs in it or something. I don't know, but go for it. All right, thank you all very much for being here and enduring the idiocracy that we go over. Tomorrow's sub special, I have no idea what we're gonna fucking do. We're just gonna play weird videos. We're gonna go over silly, stupid stuff, things and stuff. We'll go over different conspiracies. We'll go over just, I don't know yet. It's gonna be like by the seat of my pants, or we're literally just gonna take a fishing pole, throw some fucking stuff on the hook, and we're just gonna throw it in the water and just see where we go from there.
Yeah.
So
by the way, just one little thingy, like the people I was working at today had something standing there. It was probably a prop for something. Let's see this one.
Ah, Jeebus Christ. God damn it. Son of a bee sting.
But don't touch him, eh? Don't fucking touch him.
But don't touch him. And yes, we can do something about the 700 Club with Pat Robertson. We can definitely do a deep dive back into the days when he was prevalent with this. Is that still a motherfucking thing?
Did we not talk
I thought it got dissolved.
Yeah, we talked about that.
But it is still.
100 Huntley Street too. We have like.
It's still.
What's that again?
It's still a thing.
One too. Yeah.
Okay, we'll figure it out tomorrow.
700 Club
Jr., who's probably also 900 years old.
Yeah, probably.
Can
but
you guys
anyways,
hear Al?
Yeah, barely.
I'm sorry, I think it's broken. My parrot is broken.
Well, if you would have exited out,
Then
and
grab
came back
Pip.
in, but anyways, it doesn't matter. We'll figure that out.
My
later.
Parrot is broken.
My
Then
parrot
get
is
Pip.
broken. You couldn't hear me say puddle. It's a terrible night.
Okay.
Do not tempt us, deep state. Jesus, that would be this. Yeah, we're totally doing that. If that's still a thing, if we can find a 1-800 number, or we can find a number to call, like we could totally do that. And if I can't figure out a way to do it on the computer, which I think I know how to do that, we'll do it on the phone, and I'll put it on. Remind me tomorrow about that, please, Commander. And let's try to do that.
It seems to be a thing.
And if not,
law does will say a prayer for you if you call them. You might have to give them a credit card number.
You have to give them money to. Yeah, you have to give them money to do the
prayer.
prayer.
I'm not giving them money to. I mean,
but
I take my prayers free.
I've got a bank account where I can for free make a single-use credit card. So I don't know how much it is, but if it's not too much, we can use that.
I just found the phone number, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's talk about it tomorrow. And or the other thing is, if we can find a free psychic line to call, and we can psychic out a fucking let's figure out what we can do tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna fuck with people. That's all that. Thank you for Commander for directing the fucking whole stream. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna see phone numbers we can call. Yeah, and then Commander has exactly Timely. So we will tomorrow.
I think that's the Canadian one, by the way.
There's a Canadian one.
Sure.
Crank calls to the old. You remember when you had to make crank calls on a rotary dial phone?
Yeah.
That would take you all afternoon.
So what we're gonna do, and it's tomorrow. We're totally gonna do that.
Apparently, they're live. They're currently live.
Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna totally try to troll a bunch of thingamabobbers like that. That's what tomorrow's stream is gonna be for the 700 sub special. Is trolling the people's thems, not regular people, but those people. And so everybody say
in about a half an hour, the 700 Club is on.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll try to figure out how we're gonna do this or what we're gonna do and blah blah blah. And so that's probably the direction, is we're gonna try to troll people and have fun with them tomorrow, because I'm really good at playing the innocent or the whatever for a second for. Anyways, so we'll all see you tomorrow, and yeah, there's that, and go have fun with it. I don't suggest anybody go over to anybody's thing and do anything by
No, don't be bad, but if you have a friendly giggle with them,
well, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're not gonna fuck with them. We're not gonna overcall. We're gonna go on and we're gonna play with them and have
see
fun.
what it's about ahead of time, then you can check it out.
And if you've never called any of those phone numbers, you're gonna find out what it's like to call them tomorrow. So we'll see about that tomorrow. So thank you all very much. We're gonna get the fuck out here, and we will see you all tomorrow for the 700 special. So everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye, sexy people.